Hello and welcome to my weather forecast. In today's video, I will be talking about severe weather chances, also looking ahead at another storm system as we head into early and mid next week, and breaking that down here as there's a lot to talk about with that system here coming up. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel to get more content throughout the week. I will be giving you content with the upcoming storm systems here from here on out. Also here regarding severe weather season, I will be here helping you guys out with getting ready for that and looking ahead to any severe weather here with the next storm system and many to come. So remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and any comments below here and questions that you have, I'll be able to answer them. The Storm Prediction Center's Day 1 outlook shows slight risk for severe weather here from portions of far southern Virginia through the central portions of North Carolina down through South Carolina, southeastern Georgia, and northwest Florida Panhandle, and then much of Ohio and portions of western West Virginia and far eastern and northeastern portions of Kentucky. The Storm Prediction Center's tornado probabilities, 2% across the East Coast here from Maryland and Virginia down through the eastern Carolinas, far southeastern coastal Georgia, and here around the central and northern and coastal Florida regions here as well. Also with wind and hail probabilities, the hail probability is a little higher here up around Ohio, with maybe some quarter-size hail with some storms around Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, those areas here as well. So some scattered severe weather is possible across the East Coast here as we head into this afternoon, into this evening. But the storms will weaken in intensity and coverage here as we head into this evening as the peak heating of the day kind of goes away, with these storms kind of waning and then pushing off here the East Coast, I think by mid-evening here this evening. And the severe weather will walk itself out with another marginal risk of severe weather here as we head into tomorrow from the Storm Predictions here, Storm Prediction Center's outlook, but not looking at too terrible of a threat tomorrow. Maybe an isolated tornado, a couple of here wind gusts, and maybe some smaller hail here as well. And then we'll be quiet for the severe weather aspects here for probably the better half of a week, so that will be some good news. The Weather Prediction Center's Day 1 excessive rainfall outlook shows a marginal risk for excessive rainfall or flash flooding from western Pennsylvania down through portions here of West Virginia, central Virginia down through western North Carolina, western and central portions here of South Carolina into much of east or central Georgia, and then a little slight risk zone of some enhanced rainfall here and scattered flash flooding potential here across far southern Georgia and northwest Florida here as we head into today. Now looking ahead at the new storm system here potential as we head into the end of March, a lot of differences in the model run-to-run continuancy and a lot of differences in the model run track with the storm system here. Let me show you an example. This is the operational GFS, and this is actually Wednesday night. This is March 30th going into March 31st, the very end of the month, Wednesday night. The GFS has a low centered around northeast Kansas and southwestern portions here of Iowa, and also southeastern Nebraska, with a lot of warm air getting fetched up here north into portions of central, northern Illinois, south central, and eastern Iowa, and bringing even some severe weather potential here down across the Tennessee, Ohio valleys, maybe even down here into this deep south once again. But then if you look over to the European model run, same time frame here. This is around Wednesday evening, and you can just still see the huge difference in that. Has the low much farther south, the colder air coming much farther south, and therefore showing a snow event for eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, and Michigan. So there is a huge difference in model runs here from last night that I'm seeing here. I'm kind of waiting on the European run here from midday today to see if there's any differences in that and kind of any more agreement. But we are still around a week out, so these are these disagreements are expected, but this is pretty unusual of how significant these differences are here in the upper level pattern toward the end of the month. So that means a potential for a major storm system is possible with these huge upper pattern differences. Usually you get some decent storm systems here with big troughs coming off the west coast. So we'll just have to see how it all works out. But I kind of wanted to show you the temperature map to give you an idea between here the GFS with temperatures in the 60s getting up into central Illinois, and then here the European run only showing low to mid 30s in central Illinois. So that is the big difference in the swing in temperatures. Makes a difference in precipitation types, the track of the low, and everything. So, and even severe weather potential, like I said, it makes a huge difference in the location of that as well. So looking ahead here, this is also showing here the GFS's model output here of the storm system. Like I said, it has the low, a 989 millibar low around northeast Kansas, southeastern portions of Nebraska, far southwestern Iowa, maybe northwest Missouri, with an arcing band of thunderstorms down here across Illinois, eastern Iowa, getting down here into the Ohio Valley, the deep south, maybe some severe weather potential here across the deep south and Tennessee valleys, maybe in the Ohio Valley here as well. So this model would be supporting some mixed layer cape getting up probably into the Ohio Valley on the order of probably around 1,000 to 2,000 joules per kilogram, which would support some severe weather if you could have some shear coming in and intercepting that here. And then the European going here all out with a snowstorm across northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, Michigan, Iowa, even as far south as northeast Missouri, central Illinois, with some arcing line of storms into the mid-Atlantic down through the Tennessee and Ohio valleys, getting down in the southeast here with the low displaced the same time frame, displaced well off to the north and east here, a 990 millibar low right over central portions here of Ohio. So there's a lot of differences in the model run. I'm not going to put all my money in the bank saying this is going to be the solution as we head into next week and the end of the month. But if I had to guess, this is the source that I would go to here. The Climate Prediction Center's 6 to 10 day outlook favors below normal temperatures and even well below normal temperatures across much of the north and east and the Great Lakes region, with above to well above normal here temperatures across much of the west, the southwest, the central and southern plains. Smaller area here of slightly below normal temperatures across here the west coast from Washington down through western Oregon, the California coast here, and then here normal temperatures down here into Florida. And then the Climate Prediction Center's 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook shows above normal here precipitation across the Great Lakes, the Mid-Atlantic, the Ohio and Tennessee Valley, getting up into the northern and central plains. Slightly more above normal here across the west half of the country, and then slightly below to maybe much below here average precipitation across here, the Texas area down into Oklahoma, portions of western Louisiana, getting down here into the southern plains and maybe here into parts of the Dixie Alley region, and then normal precipitation across some of the Dixie Alley region and into the southeast and up the east coast into the northeast here as we head into the first day or so of April. So looking at all this is the climate forecasting systems here model, and it's showing you all the way through the end of the month. This is through April 1st. The opening hours here of April 1st, and it's showing this is the precipitation here output, and in these pink colors you could see precipitation up to around 2 inches, the maroons up to around 2 or 3, and then here if you ever see any tan colors that would be here around 3 to 4 inches. So this is showing promise for some thunderstorm activity here across the eastern half of the country. Regarding severe weather potential and precipitation types and amounts, that is still too far off to know, especially with these large differences in the model forecast. But I do know there probably will be a large trough here digging into the western and southwestern United States here as we head in toward the end of the month, and that will provide another chance for some lift for some here low pressure systems to come off here. And that could here set up another potential volatile situation with severe weather here as we head into the end of the month into early April. And so enjoy the quiet spell while we have it, because things look like they will be ramping up, but to what magnitude is still uncertain. And the threat for severe weather just really depends on the track of the low pressure system, the location of that here, and just many other things here, the mesoscale details here. So kind of the devil in the details, if you will, when it comes to this as well. So thank you for watching my video. I will have another one tomorrow looking more at this here, the longer range weather pattern into the storm system toward the end of the month, and kind of looking, if you are updated, I'm going to be updating my April outlook here as we head into later this week here to kind of give you an idea what April looks like. It will bring with the temperatures, precipitation, severe weather, all those things. So I will be giving you that here later this week. So remember to like my video here and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. And also, if you have any questions, and drop your comments here into my video, and I definitely will answer those. I'll be here all afternoon to do so. So thank you.